Hey, I'm back. It's the 20th of January, 2023. Should have recorded yesterday, but I live with a whacked illness called reflex sympathetic dystrophy, or it's sometimes called complex regional pain syndrome. I had an accident back in 2014, so do some research. I'm going to have some people on, and we're going to talk about it in a few weeks. So as soon as I get a few more viewers, subscribers, I'll bring on James, who has a charity based out of the UK. So we'll talk about it and explain people what the heck it is. But yeah, I guess there's all sorts of stuff hitting the media about the gruesome twosome. I'm to the point where I'm literally just I'm backing away because it's the same stuff over and over. It's like, okay, now is she going to get the 50 million? I'm like, nah. It may say 50 million in the settlement, but she sure as heck is not going to get a lump sum. She's going to be put on an allowance. And if she gets anywhere near those kids, she is going to have to basically be able to account for every single penny that is spent. Because in California now they're starting this thing where child support is put on a traceable debit card. And if the money on there isn't going towards child benefits, child care expenses, it's like, bye bye. No, it doesn't get, that money is deducted from the next month. Let's see what else is going on. Plus, yes, it's lately I've been picking up more and more from Wallace and Edward. I don't want to go into detail on what she said, but she's saying Henry is doing the same thing Edward did. So it would not surprise me that this is, of course, this is all for entertainment purposes. I am a clairvoyant. What I see and hear and say, it's all for entertainment purposes. Make of it what you will. I do pick up a lot of things on a lot of subjects. I can be watching the news, something pops. I could be walking down the street, or I could be just dozing off, trying to get some sleep at night, and someone will pay me a visit. Henry has pulled some stuff and acted out in behavior that has not been discussed yet. But it would not surprise me if it comes out that he has been pulling the same threats that Edward did to get Wallace to marry him. Threats of going on a permanent vacation. I think that may be coming out. As for the rest of everybody, yes, Henry will be. I'm surprised he won't be sent down to St. Helena and totally exiled for the rest of his life. Ship him off like they did Napoleon Bonaparte. Andrew is going to be coming back up into the forefront because people are going to realize, hey, okay, yeah, he did the out-of-court settlement, but that was primarily to quiet the scuttlebutt around him so he would not overshadow his mom's jubilee. And it will come out that he will be vindicated of everything that he was accused of. So he'll be back in the forefront. Yes, the Duke of York will be back. He'll be the new Duke of York. And that will definitely irritate the heck out of the gruesome twosome. And it would not surprise me if Andrew and Sarah went up to Balmoral and, like Princess Anne did, get remarried in the little church right outside of the Balmoral estate. I mean, it hasn't happened before. They're legally divorced on paper, but in the eyes of the church, their marriage was never annulled. So I think Andrew and Sarah are going to get back publicly as a married couple. He will be vindicated, and he will be back busting his butt. Right now, you can see that one of his daughters is now filling in his shoes for certain business meetings. As for stuff going on in the United States, it's like I'm like crying out loud. Everyone's going nuclear. Oh, the debt ceiling. I go, well, you know what? People need to shout out and say, hey, stop sending money to Ukraine. Stop sending money outside of the United States. Seal that border. Then there'll be plenty of money to take care of the real American citizens. Not this army that's crossing in on the southern border. Because that's what it is. It's not families. They are finding dictionaries that are from various Asian, subcontinent, Middle Eastern languages to English. So we're getting a lot of guys who are of military age and are too fit. They don't look like guys who have just walked on a death march. These guys have been dropped off in one of the Mexican ports, bused to the border and said, hey, go walk across. Would not surprise me if they had already shipped their belongings to a drop ship to somewhere here in the States. Amazon delivers everywhere. Oh, let's see. And yeah, the guy up in Minneapolis, that police officer that had the incident, what was it? That caused a 3-letter group to go bad crap crazy. It's up for appeal. They're going to win the appeal because all the media destroyed the jury pools. There was no way he could get a fair jury. So there will definitely be a new trial, and that new trial will be, he's suffered enough. Let's see what else is going on. It's gruesome twosome. Yeah, they're going to come back to the UK, but those kids are going to be placed under the guardianship of Charles. Charles will do some make sure the DNA is correct, and those kids will be under his guardianship, and they won't leave the UK. It's short and sweet. This has been a rough few days for me. I'm dealing with some other petty nonsense with some woke idiots. When are these kids going to grow up? Oh, one day when they realize that their vote blue, no matter who, is going to destroy themselves. They're self-imploding already, but I've got to deal with that crap. Like I said, everything I say, it's for entertainment purposes only. I am just kicking back, waiting for some stuff to pan out. I am waiting for some confirmation on a few things that have come to me. So I hope everybody has a good day, and I'll be catching up with you later. Bye.